Hey everybody, it's Mr. Stasic, and today's topic is going to be community circles. Here I have the whole world in my hand. Community circles are something that you can do with your family or in your classroom, and it's a chance for everyone to share how they're feeling and practice active listening. Are you a good listener? Are you? Let's talk. Community circles are a great way to build trust and empathy and really practice perspective taking. But in order to have an effective community circle, you have to use something called a talking piece. And whoever is in charge, you have to listen to the lesson and the topic. So every day you can have a different topic to discuss and everyone can share their turn around the circle and make sure that you are all listening carefully to whoever's speaking with the talking piece. One great way to start the community circle is to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 meaning you're really not feeling well, 5 meaning you're feeling amazing. And that way everyone can see, just looking at the number on your hand, how you're feeling today. And then they can maybe go out of their way to help you if you're having a tough day, or it just, again, is a way to show some empathy for your classmates or your family, because everyone's going through different things. One of the main purposes of community circles are to build relationships and strengthen connections with your classmates, with your family, whoever you're talking with, and that can build your emotional intelligence. Did you know that there's another type of intelligence, not just with your mind, but also your feelings? The more experienced you are with your feelings, you can build your emotional intelligence. And you can build it further by listening attentively. Before you start your first community circle, it's very important that you have some common agreements. So, common agreements are things that everyone agrees to do. So, I'm talking about number 1, respect the talking piece. The talking piece is passed around to each person, and they are the only ones allowed to speak. So, number 1, respect the talking piece. Number 2, speak and listen from the heart. Number 3, stay in the circle. And number 4, what is shared in the circle stays in the circle. If people are sharing personal things, don't go spreading that information about them. That's a rumor. You don't want to say anything mean to people. Now let's take a look at a practice community circle with some of my friends. Okay, so pay close attention to how they're listening and interacting with each other. For every circle you should have a centerpiece in the middle of your circle that kind of symbolizes your topic. So here we have the bunny ears I was wearing to represent active listening. And here we have our participants, and they're all going to go around and share, using the talking piece, how they're feeling today on a scale of 1 to 5. I'm a 3 today. I feel okay. I didn't sleep very well, and my parents were up kind of late arguing, so that feels kind of sad. Anyway, one rose in my life is that I've been exercising a lot, and I feel pretty good about myself because I've exercised. One thorn is I miss my mom. She's working a lot of hours, and I don't get to see her very often. Hi everyone, I'm a 5 today because I had a good night's sleep and I'm feeling very happy and I'm ready to learn. I'm a 1 today. My parents were up fighting all night and they're getting a divorce, and I was crying and they were crying, and it's been really hard. But I guess one rose would be that at least I have a place to live, and I know my parents still love me. But I guess one thorn is I'm just worried that I might not get to see them as much. I'm a 4 today because I feel pretty good, not amazing. Listening to my classmates, I feel pretty lucky and grateful. I guess one thorn is I lost my eyeball, but at least I still have the other one. I'm a 3 today. I feel okay. I guess one rose is that I still get to see my family every day and I get to stay home. The one thorn is I miss my classmates. I miss my classmates and not being able to be close with them and give them hugs and high fives. And it's been really hard with this pandemic, but try to stay positive, and it's okay to feel your feelings. One rose in my life is I'm so grateful to be able to eat food that is healthy for me, like fish. And one thorn is it's really cold where I live in Antarctica. But, I've adapted and I try to stay positive. So here's the lesson I would give to my friends. Isn't it super frustrating when no one's listening to you? Did you know listening is a two-way street though? If you want people to listen to you, you have to show that you can listen to them. So, here are 4 awesome strategies or ways that you can be an active listener, and that's what we're practicing in the circle. Here are the 4 steps. Active listening is a skill that takes practice. We're all guilty of not being the best listener sometimes. It is hard to actively listen and to focus sometimes. But to show that we care, we must pay attention and show these 4 steps. Number 1, your posture. Sit up straight and maybe lean in to listen to the person. Number 2, eye contact. Make sure you're looking at the person. Number 3, don't interrupt. No one likes interrupting. Number 4, ask follow-up questions. Number 5, paraphrase what they said. That means put it into your own words, and that shows that you are going above and beyond with your listening skills. And it shows that you care, it shows that you're trying to help, and sometimes people just need you to listen to them. They're not asking you to fix their problems, they just need someone to hear them. And that shows empathy, it shows perspective taking. Are you walking through their shoes? One really good way to start out community circles are to think of a rose in your life and a thorn in your life. A rose is something positive that you're grateful for, but all roses have thorns, remember. So there are some negatives. So share 1 rose and 1 thorn in your life. Circle Forward, Building a Restorative School Community. This book has tons of really awesome lessons on social awareness, perspective taking, anti-racism kind of lessons. Really important stuff that we should all be talking about. Highly recommend all teachers get this book. All families should have this book, or maybe just look it up online. When you talk, you're only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you may learn something new. Everyone you meet knows something that you don't know. So if you listen, you're more likely to learn something. At the end of each circle, I usually would ask my students to rate yourself. Were you an active listener today? And they'd give thumbs up if they were. Anytime where they connected with what their classmates were telling, you could use this symbol, like me too. That way kids wouldn't interrupt and they could still show that they're connecting. And we would also, every lesson we would start with a mindful minute. And that means your eyes are closed or open, but you're just practicing your breathing for 1 straight minute. So you can put your hands on your belly for 1 minute and just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to pretend try to visualize blowing out a candle and smelling a flower. And just feel your belly rising. And once you've done that for a minute, you're ready to be an active listener. And you'll be able to show empathy to your classmates, your family members. And isn't that what we all want? Just to be heard. This has been Mr. Stasek. Have a wonderful day. Remember to be nice, work hard, have fun, and learn and improve every day.